My wife of 4 years cheated on me with a coworker and is genuinely sorry. Should I forgive her? My wife and I have been together for 7 years, married 4. We have a great marriage and 2 children, 3 female and 2 male. We were each other's one and only sexual partner. Last week she ended up going home with a coworker on Friday night, lying and saying it was a work function. Specifically, she texts me around 7:30 that a work function suddenly came up and she has to go. I was a bit pissed since we planned to watch a movie at home and she cancelled without notice, but I saw no reason to mistrust her. She said she would be back by 9:30 and I was okay with that. Then she ends up coming back at 11:30 in hysterics. She's crying and mumbling and admits she slept with her coworker. Lots of anger and crying on my end and we spent the whole night discussing it. She said that her coworker, a younger guy who had been flirting with her for weeks very persistently, she did not tell me about this, her reasoning being that it would have never led to something anyway, and showered her with compliments, finally broke down her barriers and they had sex at his place 3 times in 2 hours. She said she felt like she missed out on something by only being with one sexual partner, so did I, but I didn't fucking cheat, and wasn't thinking rationally. She said she got caught up in the moment, for weeks, it seems, and she never planned to cheat on me. She said being treated like a sexy desirable woman by a young handsome guy only clouded her thinking further. I'm not so sure what she means by this since we have plenty of sex, at least 3 times a week, as well as frequent date nights. I asked her to show me her phone, email and media right there and there's no sign of him at all. They never spoke outside of work. I thought she might be lying and covering her tracks, but I verified this in the following days and contacted my service provider and used a text recovery program and they never had any contact outside of work. My wife is saying it was a one-time mistake and will never happen again. She decided to quit work, handed in her notice already and also outed the coworker due to the no fraternization policy, and is searching for another job. She also promised to give me complete open access to all her media whenever I want and is pretty much begging me not to leave her. She has apologized and shed more tears than can be counted in numbers. I wanted to stay away from her for a while but my kids need me, so I told her to give me my space in the house while I think things through. My wife wants to do couples counseling and therapy and wants to pay for it herself so as not to burden me. She's taking full blame for the cheating and assures me I did not contribute to it at all. I never thought I would be the type to consider forgiving cheating. I always thought I would steel myself and go no contact without a second's hesitation. I'm trying to determine the pros and cons of this. Pros. Number 1. She confessed immediately and with full honesty, answering all of my questions truthfully. 2. She's quitting her job and completely separating from this guy. 3. She's giving me full access to her media. 4. She's taking full blame and responsibility for cheating. 5. She is genuinely remorseful. I know this for a fact. 6. She's using her own disposable income to pay for counseling and therapy. 7. Apparently a marriage can become stronger after infidelity. Not sure if this is true but I doubt it. The possibility is there, I suppose. 8. I really do love my wife beyond measure and can't imagine loving another woman or having another woman be the mother of my children. Cons 1. She effing cheated on me. We have kids, damn it, and she actually effing cheated. 2. She lied to me about this work function bullshit. She deliberately texted me a lie to cover for her getting pounded by the coworker. 3. She admits that the sex was mind-blowing and she enjoyed it immensely. 4. She never told me about the flirting, even as it went on for weeks. 5. She wasn't drunk, she willingly and intentionally had sex with him. This one hurts a lot, since she decided to forsake our family just for a few hours with the coworker. 6. Trust will take a very long time to rebuild, if at all. I don't know if I want to invest years into trying to repair what might be fundamentally broken. 7. I fear her cheating may have permanently destroyed any potential intimacy with my wife. Just seeing her or thinking of her conjures images of her getting effed by the other guy and it would be impossible to not think of such things during intimacy. 8. I have lost a huge amount of respect for her. I doubt I have any left. Our marriage and children apparently meant so little to her that she chose the guy's dick over them. Also, all it took to get her to throw away all notions of fidelity and loyalty were a few weeks of flirting and compliments. I thought my wife had a modicum of self-control and dignity, but it appears I'm wrong about this. What do I do, kids? Try to work through this or just say F it and move on? For the latter, I can be a vengeful Chillingsworth-like Bast star, so I would probably pretend to forgive her while secretly making moves to get a favorable divorce settlement for myself. It's probably just fantasy, but I'll be damned if I don't try my hardest to not get screwed out of everything I worked so hard to achieve the last 10 years. If there are any pros and cons I missed, please mention them.